Hi Cancer, welcome to your tarot reading. So if you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I do appreciate it. Be sure and follow on TikTok and YouTube. I'm trying to grow my collective on both so that I can reach more people. I'm trying to build a spiritual community this year. It's a huge goal of mine, and I just want to reach more people, and then I'm able to give out more messages as well. So, and I will be giving away a free tarot reading on YouTube once I reach 500. And then TikTok, once I reach 10,000, I'm going to give away a free tarot reading. And I'll do certain milestones. I'll continue to give away free readings. So if you follow on both, it gives you 2 opportunities to win. But if you only want to follow on one, it gives you an opportunity to win as well. So if you are new, I'm going to pull 2 of these oracle cards, get an overall feel for the energies. I'm going to pull from the tarot, and I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. Just a general reading, whatever wants to come out is the message that needs to come out. And then I have this Angel Oracle deck here where I'm going to pull an additional card, or some of them have gotten 2, whatever Spirit wants to tell us. And then I did bring out some clarifiers. I haven't really needed any, but we will definitely pull them if needed. So let's get in here and see what's going on for Cancer, Spirit. Ups and downs. Your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. Awesome. Okay. You guys could be having some ups and downs at work. Maybe it's just not the place for you, or maybe it's just a stagnant period for you and you just need to kind of put in the work right now. You'll all know your situation. Signs. You're putting together pieces of the puzzle from signs you're getting. Pay attention to the coincidences you experience. I love that. I love synchronicities. It's just confirmation for me that Spirit is there. So maybe also you need to look for a sign when it's time for you to move on from a job, because it's just no longer the right place for you. I think that's hard for some people, just change in general, but you know, you can't be expected to stay in the same place all the time. Change is good. It can be scary, yeah, but you know, it always brings in something better. So let's see what the tarot has to say for you, Cancer. I should have my website up and running soon too, if you guys are interested in private readings. I'll post the link whenever I get it up and running. It should be in a couple more weeks, but I've put some interactive like tarot and astrology stuff on there, and then you'll be able to purchase readings, and I've got some ebooks and courses and stuff for you guys to purchase. So it's just a fun site, I think, and very interactive, so go check out everything I've got for you. I'll let you know when it's available. So we have the 8 of Swords, the World, the 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 8 of Cups, 5 of Cups. Lots of emotions here, Cancer. 3 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, and the overall outcome is the Knight of Swords. Underneath here we have the 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands is about perseverance. It's about pushing through, resilience. Like he is like the wounded warrior here. He has like this bandage on his head. And it is almost the 10 of Wands. So this is about like you just being persistent and pushing through with things. So the situation is the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is, it's a mindset. It's about feeling stuck, feeling trapped in a situation, but it's also like a self-imposed prison. Swords are all about your mind. So you're feeling stuck in your mind, but you're not really stuck. You're never stuck. The blockage here is this World card, the ending of cycles. So maybe you're blocking this by a mindset. You know, you kind of just need to get out of your head because you're not ending this cycle. Why are you not ending a cycle? So the root of this is the 10 of Cups, which is ultimate happiness. So I feel like maybe you're kind of in your head and you're afraid to end a cycle of what you thought was going to be your ultimate happiness. You thought that this was going to be, you know, whether this is a marriage or this is a job, you thought this was going to be it, and it wasn't. So in the recent past, we have the 6 of Wands, which is about recognition. It's about victory. It's about being seen. So maybe you got seen by someone or you got seen at work. There are a lot of emotions involved here. And I realize that with work, that can be a very emotional thing, especially with your stability. But this could also very much be about love, because in your subconscious or your higher self here is the Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning in love. This can also be about creativity and your intuition, but this cup is overflowing. So if you're not here for a love reading, then this can just be about your creativity, your intuition overflowing. It can be about you, having a victory in a new creative endeavor. In the near future, we have the Eight of Cups. So we're walking away from something. What is going on that you're walking away from? It could be this mindset, this negative mindset. It could be a partnership. It could be about you're walking away from something you thought was going to be your everything because you want something more. You want this overflowing cup of love. Maybe you're not being seen in what the situation you are, and you want to be seen. But either way, you're walking on to better things. Like, this can be like a disappointed energy as well. I mean, he is kind of sulking here, and it's again, the cups are about emotion. So, but I definitely feel like you're moving on from something here. Spirit is, their advice is the Five of Cups. So this is about like grief and loss, but Spirit's telling you, don't sit in this energy of looking at what you've lost. Realize what's here behind you. Realize what's coming in for you. I know that that's hard when you're going through difficult situations, but you've got all this behind you that leads to this wonderful bridge and this big house back here. So definitely want to feel your feelings, and you want to heal from things, but you don't want to sit in that negative mindset, because you've been doing that and you're kind of blocking these cycles. But you're definitely moving on from that here in the near future. You'll move on from that. You'll stop blocking yourself. The influence here is the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups can be about a third party. So maybe that's why you've been in your head. You thought that this was your happily ever after, but turns out there was a third party situation. But this is like a card of celebration and joy. So if it's not a third party situation that you're dealing with, this can just be about you stepping into more joy, going out with friends, relying on friends and family. It's about reunions, celebrations. So your hopes and fears are the Eight of Pentacles. This is about putting in a lot of hard work, mastering your skill set. So maybe you're hopeful that this person will put in the work for you, or you're fearful that it's your hard work is like you're gonna have to put in a lot of hard work here. So again, it's going to be different for each of you. It's a general reading, but the overall outcome, or the potential outcome, is the Knight of Wands. So Knight of Swords, not Wands. It's a very fast moving energy. He's kind of a risk taker, very ambitious kind of energy, but it's also about big changes, or fast changes. So you're kind of like just jumping into something. So maybe this is a situation where you were feeling stuck in a relationship that you thought was going to last and it didn't. So you're kind of going with someone else, or you're just kind of jumping into being single. Again, it's going to resonate differently for each of you. So what do we not see coming here, Spirit? What does Cancer not see coming? Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles, which is about give and take. It's about giving and receiving, but it's about you receiving, or this can be about like generosity. So maybe there's some equal give and take here and with this new situation, or this could be about you receiving a loan, receiving some money. But you're definitely moving on to calmer waters. So we have the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. These are both cards of moving on, leaving something behind. So you're definitely leaving something behind. And, this is going to bring in some equal give and take. And then you've got a passionate new beginning coming in here. So the Ace of Wands is all about a new beginning, a new passionate beginning. Whether that's in work or in love, this could be just a very giving relationship and a very passionate relationship. So You know, if you are looking for love and this is a love reading for you, then, you know, you've definitely got a new passionate beginning coming in here with someone. So what are the actions and advice for Cancer Spirit? What are the actions and advice for Cancer? So we have the Two of Swords here. It's about making a difficult decision. So you definitely have a difficult decision to make. I think that's this moving on and this moving to calmer waters. Don't stay stuck here. Again, with this Five of Cups and that Eight of Swords, it's okay to feel your feelings, but don't get stuck in them, especially when it comes to your heart. Like, don't block your heart chakra. See how she's got her arms crossed here and she's kind of blocking off her heart. Don't sit in that energy. You know, I know sometimes decisions can be tough, but don't sit in that energy. So you have the Queen of Cups here, which is about, like, she's very compassionate. She's very intuitive. So I feel like you kind of just need to have some compassion and grace for yourself and trust your intuition. Maybe get creative. If you paint, if you dance, if you sing, do all of those things and make sure that you're nurturing yourself. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is a very abundant, very wealthy energy. It's about leaving a legacy, but it's, you know, also about, like, it's a culmination. It's about fruitful, bringing things to fruition. So I feel like the more you sit in this joy and you make a decision, sit in this joy, and you're going to bring in all of this great energy, all of this, you know, the Ten of Pentacles, this love. But we need to get out of that negative mindset, because when you sit in a negative mindset, it manifests the negativity and you want to bring in the positive things. So definitely focus on this joy, focus on what you want to bring in. Go out with friends and try to cheer yourself up, be more creative, because being creative brings in more positive energies for you. So what are some last minute messages here for Cancer Spirit? Anything else you want to tell Cancer? Wow, this is the first time a card hasn't come out. What do we have? Dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal, because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. I love that. So if you have dreams, if you remember them, write them down in the morning. I've been trying to do that myself. I'm not very good at it, so I can't really give you any tips on that. Just try to get up and write as soon as you wake up, so that you're still in that, like, subconscious mind, so you're not fully awake, and, you know, then you get into your thought patterns, and I'm the same way. So yeah, but I definitely love this for you. You've got some great things coming in. You've got changes coming in, definitely walking away from something. So, you know, focus on yourself, nurture yourself. I hope that this helps. Hope it can bring you some clarity, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.